Good morning team, Jono here, and in today's video we're getting a load from Joe, and the load is a BS load, which is thinnings load. So this load's a thinning from thinnings crew and heading to Whakatāne Board Mills. And thinnings is where you're in a block and it hasn't fully matured and you're just cutting it back a bit. Yeah, so first load of the day, got Joe over here, Top Gun load operator, in a high stacker, so it's pretty rare to see high stackers in the bush. Well, here anyway. I think maybe it's Joe and one more high stacker for Kangaroo Forest that I've seen. But yeah, this load's going all the way to Whakatāne, to the Whakatāne Board Mill. So that should be pretty mean. See Danny, see Oscar, see the boys. That'll be pretty mean. Just loading up the dolly first and go from there. Definitely fresh finger, still tender. I've got that thumb ball or whatever it is, that shield for sewing on the finger. So just waiting for the 4 on the 4 on the dial. Got the thumb ball taped up. Yeah, so it's me. Probably this grab or grab and a half. Yeah, this grab should do, I'd say. Grab please, my mate. It should be can't fight. Put that in the bin when I get to the place for the bin. I think that's perfect. Yep, that's perfect for that one, my mate. So I've just moved the truck forward and loading up the backpack off the trailer. We stay in the cab due to safety. Back in the day, people would have stood out over here or maybe even over here, you know, further out. But when the loader slews, you know, carries the load, slews across, there have been instances where logs have slid out of the pack, and when it slews at speed it can go bloody 50 meters. You know, it just launches the logs. So yeah, when you're in the cab you've got a bit of fiberglass, metal, all that sort of stuff to protect you, as well as we have a backboard which is behind the cab to try and stop some logs coming through. So yeah, that's just what we have over here. Over there, John. Yep, watch out, my mate. Dropping it like it's hot. It's probably like one more grab. One more grab, please, my mate. Yeah, roger. Yep, all good. I'm just going to check now, look at the scales. Yep, all good. Keep it all clear. Yep, perfect, Joe, my mate. Docket number for that one is 0303. 0303 for that one, my mate. So just heading now to chain up as the loader will be getting put onto a transporter.
Later, Johnny, have a good day. Gonna do the half-hour break thingy.
Oh, roger. Yeah, with the new E-road and stuff, apparently you can do like 10-minute breaks throughout the day, so that'd be pretty neat.
Roger, all good.
Yeah, that's just one of the boys having his break because he uses the E-road, and E-road uses satellite pinpoint as well as all the functions for the truck, and with all the information can tell if you've moved. So when you have your half an hour break, you have to stay stationary, you can't operate the vehicle. And the new E-road tests coming out where drivers can have 6 10-minute breaks, because we have 3 10 minutes would be half an hour for 5.5 hours of work. So the trial is you can have 10 minutes one time, another 10 minutes another time, 2-hour intervals or whatever you want to do, or have a full half an hour break as long as it meets the 5.5 hour quota, and then a whole hour for a 14-hour work day. But before I forget, I just want to do a big shout out to Rangi from Rotorua Sawmill. He's an OG pretty much of the channel and has been watching all the videos, keeping up with everything. And I met him for the first time a couple of days ago when I was dropping off a load into Rotorua Sawmill. So now it was awesome having a chat with you, Rangi, my mate, and look forward to the next time we see each other. And also for the team at JB Hi-Fi for helping me through the process of attaining equipment for the channel, so which will make the videos a little bit better. Now I have an iPad to do editing and all that sort of stuff, so we'll make the whole process a little bit more seamless, and also can offer a little bit more in the way of technical stuff instead of using my phone. Don't get it wrong, the phone's all good and has provided quality, but with the iPad has a bigger screen and you have more features to edit with. So happy day. So big thank you to Naaman and Cheryl, Poppy, T, and the rest of the team. Oh, don't forget Corbin as well, he's always been a big help. So yeah, just much appreciated, and I just want to say a big thank you to all of you guys for assisting the channel. Now in Whakatāne, so heading down Mill Road. This intersection here is a killer. I used to live in Whakatāne for over 4 years and used to work with DPS, which used to be in that yard straight ahead to the right. So that used to be the yard of DPS, but then yeah, when the times hit hard and they shut up shop, Bob's Gas has moved in. But yeah, this road right here is Mills Road, heading to Whakatāne Board Mills. Definitely a beautiful area, Whakatāne, and it's right on the coast, and also Ohope Beach, rated New Zealand's best beach numerous years, which is just over this headland area. Definitely an awesome place to visit. But yeah, I don't normally come down to Whakatāne Board Mills now, as I usually go to the Mount or to Permapine, which is in my previous video, and Muripara Log Yard in the KT system, or Kaingaroa Forest. So yeah, it's good to get out there and stretch the legs on occasion. just heading past main freight in Whakatāne. Definitely a little compact area, but friendly guys. And here we are. Finally, Whakatāne Board Mills. The trip itself was about, on the GPS, said about like what, 60 or 70 kilometers, but that's if bird is flying straight. Took about a good hour and a half to get here. Now heading onto the weighbridge, get the details, we'll get the gross, and then afterwards we come over the weighbridge again, have to put the trailer up, and then that will give us our tier and the net weight. So we get paid off the net weight, not the gross of the unit. Right, time to chain up and see who's on. It's either going to be Danny or Oscar, and then from there we'll see. But yeah, I saw Danny give the docket to him, and he told me to get to the back area after unchaining for the B grade. So heading there now.
And we've got Danny on the loader today, which is awesome. And we're in Whakatāne right now. So I'm just going to whip round over here. Always get a bit of space to turn around with these things. Turning circles a bit on kenworth K200s. They're a good truck, but turning it in a tight sort of circle, not happening.
Now in position, time to get unloaded by our mate Denny, and then from there we'll proceed to put the trailer up and then head out to our next load. Our next load will be from what the PDT says is 033, which is Peanuts crew, and Peanuts being featured on videos previously for the channel, so that's always good to catch up with our mate.
Danny boy! On at the far side on a high stacker, sorting out the logs. Oh yeah, you go Danny boy! Look at that, getting some real oomph into it. Grab there. Whee! Right, that's us. Gonna go put the trailer up and then drive all the way to Peanut, get a load to the Whakatāne. We'll go.
boy's Phoenix. So Phoenix is one of the Top Gun drivers from Watchorns, and he was driving a log deck truck, now back onto the loggers. You know what he loves doing the log trucks. He's been doing it for a while, and I'm pretty sure from memory he actually did his full class 5 with Watchorn about a year ago or something like that, or 2 years ago. So no, it's good stuff. Right, trailer's up. Now time to head off and get our next load. So this will be our second load for the day, and then probably head to the KPP for a home load or a bush crew, which should be for night shift. So they start about 3 p.m. and then go till 3 or 4 in the morning. Generally, I used to do night shift, but then moved back to day shift. Not like it was bad or anything. I love night shift, but just like family dynamics changed. Here, a prominent landmark in the Eastern Bay of Plenty, Mount Putuak, or Mount Edgecombe in English, and you can see this beast as well as Mount Tarawera, which is in the distance there, another volcano. This one's dormant, and Mount Tarawera as well is, I don't know if it's a dormant volcano or in my mind it was still active. Like it did erupt 100 and something years ago, 150 years ago. So in the term of the world, that's not actually that long ago. But, you know, for humans, obviously that's a long time ago. But yeah, we have an active volcano called Whakatāne, or White Island, out in the ocean off Whakatāne. It's about 50 kilometers away, and that's active, and that's puffing out ash on the regular. And the last major eruption was on the December 2019, where people sadly passed away on that as well. Big event. I just want to say a big thank you to each and every one of you for liking, subscribing, watching my content. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Stay safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.